I won't come back to your mind. I don't want to try to do We have 10 minutes. Listen, we have just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Camera, are you ready? All right, just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'm set. Producer, please, I want to bring a second mic for me, please. We need to mic yourself right now, please. Bring a second one, please. Thank you very much. All right. Inspector, I'm so grateful. In fact, we could not have done this without you, sincerely. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. So just sit here, please. Okay, no, just sit here. Madam, you're welcome. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Please, just over here. Never learn.
I think we have to start now. There's no time.
All right, camera. Take 5, 4, 3, and action.
Marriage, they say, is not a bed of roses, but should it be a walk through the valley of the shadow of death? Well, that is exactly what it has become for the late Benjamin Ehosa, who was stabbed 7 times by his own wife. Today on the show, we have with us Cynthia Ehosa, wife of the late Benjamin Ehosa. She has never denied doing what she did, but what the world is yet to know is why she did it. So please put your hands together. Join me as we welcome Mrs. Cynthia Ehosa to the show. Put your hands together, please. And welcome to the show. What about tomorrow? Yes. She stabbed him 7 times. She made sure he was dead. Very dead. Then she picked up the phone, called the police and said, I have just killed my husband. She hasn't denied it, but we still do not know why she did it. But before we find out why, please put your hands together as we welcome Kenny singing, I Believe I Can Fly.
I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. But now I know the meaning of true love, and leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. Oh, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through the open doors. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. 'Cause I believe in me. If I can see it.
So please make sure you get it. Make sure you get it. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. Benjamin Ehosa was a high flyer. At 35, he was already an MD in one of the leading bands. But today he has his wings broken to fly no more. This story has been all over the news on TVs, radio stations, and the internet as well. Social media is awash with this story. But yet we don't know why. We don't know why. Please join me, welcome again Cynthia Ehosa, as she tells us her story, the story of a bitter marriage. Please put your hands together. You're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on the show today. Thank you very, very much. Now, ma'am, a lot has been said on your reason for doing what you did. In fact, some people believe that you're mad. Others say you're simply paranoid. Some people say that it has some spiritual undertones. That maybe you killed your husband for a sacrifice or something. We want to know, what do you make of all those rumors and accusations? Madam. Madam, your marriage only lasted 3 years. 3 years. Just 3 years. Did you regret getting into that marriage? Do you regret it? Okay, do you even regret what you did? Cynthia. Okay. Madam, please, the world is waiting. The whole world is waiting. Please tell us, why did you do it? Why did you kill Cynthia Ehosa is still with us on the show today. She's still very much with us. But we also have another guest in the house. In fact, a couple in the house. I tell you, these people are an example of what a good marriage should be. They've been married for over 20 years now. They have 4 wonderful children. Please join me. Put your hands together once again as we welcome Mr. and Mrs. Lewu to the show. Put your hands together, please. Put your hands together, please. Wow, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for coming on the show today. Sir, you look wonderful. Madam, did you do this? This looks like your hard work. Do you dress your husband? Do you pick his clothes?
Yes, I do his shopping for him.
You do his shopping? Wow, wow, wow. You see, I have seen your children. You have 4 children, 3 boys and a girl, right? I have seen them. Okay, yes, there they are. There they are. Thank you. They are on your screen now. Yes. If I may ask, sir, who do you think your children take after? Handsome boys, a beautiful young girl. Who do you think they take after?
Both of us, of course. Both of us.
Okay, let's get down to business very quickly. Yes, my question goes to you first, Ma. When you agreed to marry your husband, the day he proposed to you and you said yes, what made you sure? What gave you the assurance that he was the right person for you?
Praise the Lord. The young lady, right for marriage. Suitors, we are coming left.
Please, could you put the mic closer to your mouth so our viewers can hear you?
Suitors, we are coming left, right, and center. As a Christian, I went to God.
You are hot cake. Go ahead, ma, go ahead.
Previously, I've told God that the rim I came from caused that rim to locate me, whether from the north, south, east, or west. So I was not biased. I didn't come up with a made up mind. I came open-minded, asking God to make a choice. So it's God's choice for me.
It's God's choice for you. Wow, wow. All right. One more question from me before we take some questions from the audience, because I know the audience are waiting. They have questions. A lot of them have questions for you. Sir, my question goes to you. You've been married for over 20 years now. Have you had challenges along the way?
Obviously. There's no relationship without challenges. They do come. But for sure, my wife is a friend. He's everything. She's everything to me. Sincerely, yeah, issues comes up. They do. And one good thing is that we communicate a lot. So when issues crops up, we sit together. What happened? Why did you do this? This was my reason. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Our phone lines will soon be open our phone lines will soon be opened. But before that, remember the numbers to call are 01848421. 01848421. You can also reach us on 080-32111-499. The phone lines are already on your screen as we speak. Before we take some calls, please. Questions from the audience. Any questions from the audience? Yes, just raise your hand. Let me take a question, please. Any questions from the audience? Yes, there is someone there. Yes.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Sorry, sir. Sorry, ma'am. I want to ask you, how do you know, aside from, let's be realistic right about now, aside from being spiritual, how do you know that the person is right for you? Because everybody says spiritual. When they get married, after 3-4 years, they see that the person is not right for them. I'm sorry, it's what I've seen.
Okay. Now, what we have to, let's keep our questions brief, please. We have a lot of callers waiting. In fact, the phone lines are already buzzing as we speak. So let's keep it brief, please. Yes, ma'am.
Praise the Lord. Let's keep spirituality apart now. Sincerely, one underlined thing that will make you know you're with your partner is peace. There's this peace inside of you that you know you are with a friend. Like I always tell young ones, it's better to get married to a friend than a lover at the instant. Because at that point in time, you may be infatuated, because between love and infatuation is something that you may not understand. But one thing is, do you really have peace with this person? And moreover, even if it's God's choice, that does not mean 2-3 years you not see problems. Like after many. So whether it's God's choice or your own choice, problems will surely come.
All right, thank you very much. But whether it's God's choice or your own, it's important you work it out yourself. Okay, we have a caller on the line. Okay, we have Fatima from Abuja. Fatima, yes, go ahead, ma'am. Hello, please turn down the volume of your TV set, please. Please turn that down. Please move away from the TV. We have to let you go now. All right. Please, when you call us on the show, remember to turn down the volume of your TV set. But just move away from it, please. Thank you very, very much. All right, and we'll take one more question from the audience. Just one more question before we continue, please. One more question. Is there any other question? Yes, over there.
Morning. My question, ma. Yeah, you said when you see your husband, peace. Fine. Don't you see, like, okay, you see the man, the appearance first, man.
You see the fine boy. You see the handsome young man. You say good job. Okay, go ahead, man.
The peace now, let's put that one aside, like you said, let's be real. When you see the man, is there nothing like, oh man?
I like that question because Daddy definitely, even now, is a handsome young man. So go ahead, man.
Praise the Lord. You see, let's not forget that we are in a Christian setting. You see, there's no one that does not like a good thing. You understand? And there's no one that doesn't want to marry a beautiful woman. But that should not be the underlying thing that should give you peace. Because one thing I know is that most of the time, the content is different from the container. So the appearance...
Content is different from the container. Mark those words.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
The content is always different from the container, and if really you are a Christian, you shouldn't look outward. Because as time goes on, those things you think you are saying, they may not be there. He's handsome really, but when we got married, he's much more handsome than he is now. So the outward appearance shouldn't be his best of.
All right, ma. One last question, please. Sir, ma, what would you say is the most important ingredient in a good marriage to make a good marriage, even before you go into it?
And love and understanding.
Love and understanding. Love and understanding. Maybe that's exactly what was missing in the marriage of Benjamin and Cynthia Ehosa. Because I do not understand why a woman will stab her husband 7 times. I do not understand it. Man, did you ever love your husband? I'm sure you never loved him. If you did, I loved my husband. Please, producer, can we have another mic here very quickly, please?
Everything to me, you have no right. No right.
Madam, I'm sure I am not the only one that holds this opinion. And sincerely, the longer you keep silent, the more misconceptions we will have about the whole incident. So please, ma, tell us, what happened? How did it all start? Tell us your story, please.
Just like yesterday.
Cynthia.
Hi, Ben.
Fine. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay. How's your day?
No, fine, thank you.
I know the better picture. I think I love the way you give us the sound of
Stop flashing me.
Oh, come on. Stop flashing. Cynthia, have you thought about my proposal?
And I thought about it.
What's it? See, I don't like it.
You know I like you. But this focus is past.
What the hell? I'm only waiting on your response before I go see him again.
Okay? But you have to come and see my parents.
Okay, that's fine. So, do I come today or in the evening?
Saturday will be fine. Let's say 5 p.m.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's perfect. I would have given you a list now, but I have a meeting with the pastor, so I'll call you, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Yeah.
Come over.
Madam, please, could you hold the mic closer to your mouth so our audience can hear you?
Oh, you look beautiful.
From what you've said so far, Benjamin seems a perfect gentleman. And according to you, you are both Christians. You were in the choir, you were the youth escort. You met in the church, Christians, a wonderful young man like that. So, where did it all go wrong? What happened along the way? Where did it all go wrong? Please don't be upset, man. Don't be upset. Yes, go ahead.
Trouble really started when he started beating me.
What? He beat you?
At first, he started shouting and throwing things. He would grab me by the arm and shake me so hard, like he was shaking senses into me. Then he graduated to beating. Benjamin would beat me so hard. So much. And the next morning, the Bible flowers and say he was sorry. And he didn't know what came over him.
Please, you can apologize to me.
But with every beating and argument, we seem to grow apart.
During the period of courtship, I mean, you were friends before you even married him. You were close friends. You knew him in the church. All through that time, did you not see any sign of this violent part of him? Did you not know that Ben was like this? Be sincere with us. Did you not know that Ben was a violent person?
I knew Ben had anger issues, but I thought I could deal with it. I thought I was able to change him.
You thought you could change him.
Ben never really hit me.
He never hit you during courtship? Not once, for any reason?
Except for once when we had an argument over my choice of wedding gown. He slapped me.
He slapped you over an argument over the choice of wedding gown. Sorry, how long was this before the wedding?
It was a month.
A month to the wedding, and he slapped you. So what did you do? If he slaps you before your wedding, what did you do?
I spoke to my friend about
Cynthia! Hey! I don't know why you are crying. What?
I'm calling to deliver
What is it? Sorry,
Lola, I'm tired. I am tired. Can you believe that you have the guts to slap me? I went everybody. Only God knows where we dropped after the wedding. In fact, I'm calling up this wedding. I'm calling it up.
what? Are you mad? No, I have all your senses. Are you the first to be slapped? See, the wedding that is 1 month away. Which one do you want to call off? After giving your invitation card, and they are showing you sold to people already. Babe, have you been thought of what people will say or think of you, and even the shame and disgrace you bring upon your family?
Lola, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Scared? See, babe, don't worry. Oh, you will. You see, marriages nowadays are full of challenges and drama. See, besides, he's a fine young man with beautiful prospects. And you're not getting any younger yourself. I mean, say the salesman for markets. See, if you call up this wedding today, there are beautiful ladies out there who are really waiting to grab this your bobo, including me, your friend. Open your mouth, where. See, let's go inside and talk. A lot of people are listening.
Yes, ma'am, what's happening there?
Lola convinced me to go ahead with wedding.
You really need to speak up,
normal.
please.
After all, what's the big deal me getting slapped by my fiancé? So I went ahead and married Ben. But Ben never changed. Ben beat me at every little provocation. He would beat me so hard. Even when I was pregnant.
When you were pregnant, what happened? Because I know you do not have a child at present, so what happened?
You lost it.
Madam, please, what happened while you were pregnant?
They beat me so hard. So much. I lost 5 months old pregnancy as a result.
So, please, be calm. I'm really sorry. Please pull yourself together. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Be careful who you take advice from. Some are not worth taking at all. Not at all. My question here is, why do men beat their wives? Is it justifiable for a man to beat his wife under any circumstance? Yes, audience please. Why do men beat their wives? Okay, yes, over there. There's someone over there who wants to say something, please. Mike, please. Go ahead, sir. Speak up, please. Okay. Is it? Thank you. Yes.
No.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Ekasin.
Okay.
Isaac. No man, for any reason, should lay his hand on his wife. Even though they are not even married, a lady should not touch a lady. But anybody that go ahead to beat a lady should be killed.
Thank you very much. Whoever beats a lady should be killed, according to English. Okay. Yes, we have somebody else there. We have one more person there. Yes, ma'am. Yes, over there at the back, please. What do you have to say, ma'am?
I'm thinking of darling. I would just like to say to the single sisters out there, if he beats you during courtship, he will kill you in marriage. Run for your life.
Run away. Don't wait. Yes, one more person here, please. We have someone in front. Someone in front here, please. Let's hear from him. Please, someone in front here, please. Let's hear from him very quickly. All right. Take it quick, sir. Yes.
Praise the Lord. In as much as I condemn men into mans, a man should not beat a woman because of his love.
Okay.
But bros, when I was in school, I met a girl. We were just talking. Say if his boyfriend or husband does not beat her, who will you want to beat her? That if the husband or boyfriend does not beat her, the man or the boy does not love her at all.
Okay, I think we have a call. We have Mrs. Ayobo Mrs. Ayoba from Surulere. Yes, Mrs. Ayoba from Surulere. Mrs. Ayoba, are you there? Are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
Why are you only talking about the singles? How about the many women enjoying untold violence in their marriages? What should they do?
Okay, what should they do? Okay, thank you very much, man. The women, those who are already married and yet they are enduring violence in their homes, what should they do? Okay, well, is there any member of the audience? Okay, over here, please, over here. Bring the mic here very quickly, please. Producer, please, we are running out of time. Let's make it quick. Over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. Yes. Yeah, no. Actually, yes. Yes, sir.
What are we all talking about? Listen to me, let me tell you. When a man beats his wife,
okay, make it brief, sir.
What I can tell you is that he is only trying to discipline the woman. Wow. Yes! Okay. It is not discipline. So she needs to endure it and enjoy it. That is it now.
Okay, yes. We have somebody at the back, please. Producer, please. Somebody at the back, please. Give the mic to her.
Praise the Lord. Well, my brother said she should endure and enjoy it. Yeah, it's discipline for him anyway, but it is not scriptural for a man to beat his wife, and it's not even good. Any woman currently in marriage that is going through that should, number one, seek advice from people that she knows the man respects. Let the people, maybe the pastor, his parents, her parents, should get to know immediately. And if it does not stop, if it's getting out of hand, as a pastor, I will advise her to temporarily move out of the house, because it is someone that is alive that can have a marriage. Then the issue can be resolved from a distance.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have one more person here very quickly. We'll take that lastly. Yes.
What are we talking about here? I mean, this is absolutely gregarious.
What?
We talk from fundamentalism.
Okay.
This is the short. Why this have suffered problems for due equality? Which is the short, which is absolutely, I don't know what to say now. Spanish and so many states of many second parties.
You heard it from him. All right, very quickly. All right. You've heard from some of our experts. Seek counsel, please. Seek counsel immediately. If you find yourself in this situation, seek counsel immediately. Many women have lost arms, some legs, some their eyes. Some have lost their lives due to violence in homes. Before we continue, we'll take another short break. We have Mayoress, a multi-award winning singer, singing I Look to You. Put your hands together, please. Put your hands together.
Winter storms have come.
show. We still have on the show today with us Mrs. Cynthia Ehosa. Mrs. Cynthia Ehosa, and she's here because she has told us how our marriage started and where we are now. Madam, with all you've been through, with all your marriage has been through, I'm sure you've lost your son truly. But let me ask you, are those the only factors that led to the troubles in your marriage? Was there any other factor?
Despite the violent nature of my husband, I believe he could have been able to patch things up. I would have done whatever it would cost me to have my husband back. I would have fasted, prayed, used holy waters and burnt candles, sent him to therapies and things like that. If not for the interference of his friends.
His friends? What friends were these?
Benjamin had friends with questionable characters.
Alright.
He had a maker. The maker smokes. He can smoke his destiny out. Michael is wrong. Plus, John is the worst of all three. He smokes, he drinks, he womanizes. He cannot even stick to one woman.
But you say your husband was a Christian. How can a Christian have friends like this? They say, show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are.
Benjamin was not like them. Yes, they were friends. I don't know why they chose those types of friends. But it wasn't like that.
All right.
Smoke or drink.
Talking about friends, we have also on the show today, what about tomorrow? We have also on the show today, the best friend of the late Benjamin Ehosa. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. John Ige.
Thank you, Mr. Presenter. You see, everything this woman has been saying is totally false. She is a liar. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to paint my friend Ben in a bad image? You are trying to get public sympathy from all these people. You this murderer, cold-blooded killer. You should be locked up. She should be locked up. She should be hanged. In fact, you are squad.
You are an animal.
This man is very bad.
Useless friend.
A witch.
Built my life.
And you have got from her.
To sit down in my face to say shit to me. You animal. To me.
Hello. Mr. Ige, please, calm down. I know you're upset. Please, calm down, please. Sit down. Madam, please. We can't have this. Look, this is not Jerry Springer. And it's not Trisha. So we cannot have this madness on stage. Please, pull yourselves together, please, I beg you. This is a family show, please. Children are watching.
You should have let me deal with her. You see, at first, when they got married, we used to come around. We come around to Ben's house. We used to hang out with him. Very friends. We met Ben before she met him. So we come around, but this woman's attitude, whenever we are around the house, very poor. So she's always very grouchy and very accommodating. You just miss my head.
No, but I served you my food. And you
How much I not poison and have?
Why are you still alive right now?
You know that
I had poison in your food, you have died along with Ben.
Nonsense. Your play of course.
One more of this and I have to get you off this one now.
I'm sorry.
Right. You see, due to this, we have to leave the house for them. And so, when we leave the house, Ben is our friend. He has to come and meet us. So, we all come to my house to watch football matches. And we all know the UEFA Champions League is played at night.
Yes.
Yes. So So we got so far and we all gather and we won the Champions League. But sometimes, you know, these matches can get very late to like 10, 11. I can't send my friend going back out home. I can't send him back from that late. So what do you do then? I let him sleep over. Is there anything wrong in him sleeping over?
Is it wrong for a married man to sleep over at his friend's place? Is it wrong? That's the question of marriage.
You see, another thing that evil woman over there has, she has poor communication problems. See, every time that there's a problem in the house, she doesn't talk about it. Ben will come back, just feeling very sad, and we'll try to touch her, but she won't allow him. She'll just keep grudges inside her.
What? How do you know I
talk
didn't let him touch me?
We are talking about it.
Uncle, that's some personal information.
He brings his issues to us. We discuss it round table.
So you should know. Please calm down.
So immediate.
Please now. Go ahead.
I remember that night after watching the match.
Yes, that night. We want to know about that night. That is why we are here. What happened that night?
I drove Ben home that night. But I knew that would be the last time I would have seen him. Why? You this evil woman. Why did you kill him? Why did you kill my friend Ben?
Alright, producer, I've gotten the message, please. Thank you very much, producer. God, thank you very much. Alright, madam. The whole world is waiting now. We are all listening. What happened that night? Tell us. You were alone with your husband. You were alone in the house, so no witnesses, nothing. What happened?
I was on the phone when Ben came in that night.
Cynthia, has it gotten to this? Why didn't you tell me you were having problems with Ben? How is it that now he has mistresses outside? To the extent that they have rented an apartment. I just saw them all. He even opened the car door for her. Can you imagine? They went into the house and spent 3 hours. 3 good hours before they came out. Chai. Well, I'm not asking you to go and fight him, but there is God, though.
What is it? What have I done inside this?
Where are you coming from? Eh?
What I told you?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Think if you eat your food. It is in the microwave.
Food? I don't want your food. Hello? John? Are you home? She's at it again. Please, can I come spend the night in your house? Please. I can't stand it.
You see, that night, Ben called me. And I've let him call me back.
What happened that night? Yes, you had troubles. What happened? Please tell us. Tell us.
To me, I'm trying to explain. His way out as he always does, but I wasn't having it. We argued, I called him names, he lost his temper and slapped me. I ran from him and into the kitchen.
Alright.
He came after me.
What happened in the kitchen?
He punched me and kicked me and beat me so hard. He beat me so much. I thought I was going to die. I was running out of air. I needed to get away from him.
Okay.
So I reached into the sink for something. Anything. And eating with it, I ate it so hard. With all the strength that's left to me. I wanted to hurt him as much as he had hurt me. So I kept going and going and going. Just couldn't stop myself. Then I saw blood. I saw his blood on my hands.
over flimsy rumors.
Hold on, please, hold on. Cynthia, go ahead, please. Are you done?
I couldn't take it. If Ben would go out and lay with some women and come to the house, beat me over an argument he developed, I couldn't just take that.
All right, Mr. Ige, you are saying something then. Mr. Ige, is there something we need to know?
Those are flimsy rumors, gossips. So you follow all those market women gossiping around.
We don't understand, Mr. Ige. Please enlighten us. What is the rumor there? Is it the fact that John, your friend Benjamin, slapped her? What is the rumor?
It's the woman.
Which woman?
The woman they said they saw him with.
Okay.
That woman was my fiancée. That house was my parents' house. We were having a family meeting. And I called my friend Ben to help me bring my fiancée so that she could meet my parents. That's why we spent over 3 hours there. Really wicked woman. So that is why he killed me.
Well, you've heard the story. Maybe not the end we expected, but the end all the same. But I wonder, could things not have been different? We will take last words from Mr. and Mrs. Lewu. Last words, please. I think they have to Mr. and Mrs. Lewu, please give them the mic very quickly. They are completely out of time. We sincerely apologize. Please, sincerely apologize. We've taken a lot of your time, please. Please bear with us. Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Last words, briefly, please.
For sure, every marriage has its own challenges. But with faith in God, love, understanding, and good communication, you are able to overcome. And we don't allow issues to die natural death, but we discuss them and sort things out.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, last words, ma'am.
So the singles out there,
yes.
Before you say I do, think very well. That man, is it the person you want to see beside you in the next 20 years? Is it the person you want to be your father, the father to your children or the mother to your children? What about tomorrow?
What about tomorrow? Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Ashley.
For sure, he may change for better. But if he does not, if his friends will not change, if his circumstances will not change, will you still be able to stay with him tomorrow? Will you still love him? Will you still be happy tomorrow?
Yes. Before you make that choice, ask yourself, what about tomorrow? Will you still be happy tomorrow? All right, we have come to the end of today's show, but we have in the house the wonderful choir of the Youth Church of Strong Tower Community Road, all the way from Akoga. They are going to be taking a song titled Love. And while they do that, please, immediately after that, while they do that, if today is your first time on the show, if today is your first time on this show, you're with us for the very first time, please just rise, please. Let's just acknowledge, let's welcome you properly, please, before they do that. If today is your first time, please, can you just rise on your feet? Meet my sister there, meet the lady over there, our protocol officer, to welcome you to our conference. Thank you very much.